Hello there, and welcome back to my YouTube page. I have another vlog type video, I guess you could say. And it seems that all of my vlog videos start like this. The other day I was having a conversation, which is how this one's starting. I had a conversation with a girl, or a lady, a female, that I've known for a couple years, and we were talking about, like, our family problems and whatnot, and bonding over that, I guess you could say. Well, not problems, just like situations that we went through that, we bond over. And we were talking about our parents and like things that we've gone through with our parents. And she knows that I have split parents. My parents aren't together. They haven't really had a thing. They were young, single mom, got to visit dad, kind of stuff like that. And she asked me, do you ever wish that your parents would have been together raising you? And I looked her square in the eye and I said, nope. And I know you guys will probably have the same reaction she did. What? Why wouldn't you want your parents to be together? And honestly, because they would have been miserable. They can bond over me, it's cute when they bond over me because it's like, mom, dad, bonding because of this bitch. But at the same time, as a couple, I am glad they never tried that. Because for some people, it just wouldn't have worked. And I do not have any ill feelings towards them due to the situation. And there's a lot of people that'll talk about things like, um, you know, just it's a strange situation to be in, and I understand. Even though a lot of my friends will probably agree with some of the things I say in this video, because a lot of my friends actually have like a single or split parent situation at home as well. And a lot of things that we go through, we understand together. So maybe I'll get some people that feel the same way as I do about these, or maybe my concerns about being the weird one will be confirmed because I I have both of my parents in my lives, and that's one of the there's a lot of concerns about split parenting, and one of them is not having both parents in the child's lives. I just spit on my laptop. Go, Lindsay. Stop playing with the hair. I've noticed that. I play with my hair in a lot of videos, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But what the hell was I talking about now? This is a problem. I can't stay on one track. Ha! All right. Well, people are worried about not having both of the parents in the picture, and I have both of my parents in my lives. I know my dad really well, and I have a great relationship with him. I know my mom really well, and I have a great relationship with her. I mean, yeah, there were hard times, but they both put forth the effort, and they both had a part in how I became. And there's a lot of single parents or split parents that worry about, maybe that the fact they didn't have both of them in their child's lives, that makes them think of it as a failure or a bad thing. And you're not a failure as a parent if you don't, I guess, conform to the norm. I mean, you're not a failure as a parent. I mean, look at me. I'm funny. No, I'm funny, I'm smart, I'm hardworking, I'm a caring, kind person, and I always have an open mind about situations and other people's thoughts and concerns. And I like knowledge, I'm a good person, and I like to think that. And I like to think that you guys, as in my parents, put forth all of that effort, like dealing with custody nonsense and different families and just boom, that is a lot of stuff to worry about. Like, split parents have so much more to worry about than normal parents because they've got all this crap going on and it's nonsense. But like, you're not a failure as a parent. If your child turns out to be a good person, obviously you did something right. But there is one thing about split parenting that I've noticed is a problem, not only with my parents, because they are guilty of these things and I've watched it. I've watched it. There's two things, actually. Two. A lot of split parents like to badmouth the opposite parent around the child. And I mean, I understand if they're a deadbeat, you know, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, that is still the child's parent. And if you sit there and just spew nothing but negativity about the other parent, it's gonna it's gonna imprint this unwarranted image of that other parent. And they might not want to be involved with the other parent because they think that there's nothing but negativity, even though, you know, maybe that other parent still did good things, or maybe like just say nice things too. I've seen a couple of parents that just do nothing but tell their kids how much of a deadbeat the dad is, and then I'll know the dad, and the dad's just trying to be in the kid's life, and the mom's just being a twat. Or the dad's sitting there saying, "Oh, your mom's a crazy bitch, you know, you should stay with me," and then, you know, the mom's just like, "Dude, you're a piece of crap." But at the same time, you don't really badmouth the child's parent in front of them. It's not an okay thing to do. And then another thing is that kids are way more perceptive than you think. Like, we notice all of these little problems, or like when your parents are talking about something they don't want you to know about, but you're like, kind of understood what you just said, and I know that I wasn't supposed to, but not my fault. You trusted my innocence. But I don't know. I just wanted to get some thoughts and opinions on this because I've always wanted to hear people that I'm not as associated with. I wanted to hear their opinions on split parenting because maybe I'm just weird. Maybe I'm just weird. But I think I'm going to leave the video there. Deuces Brochachos.